them off me. Get them off me.
I'd rather go see the Blue exhibit instead of some dumb movie.
Far enough, Hanzar. I need to see your paperwork. No fucking around and nice and slow.
Well, since you asked so nicely.
I'm not paid to be nice. I'm paid to make sure you fuck. Here, everything looks to be up to date. I don't know who sponsors you, but you must have some friend in high places.
Rather, stay quiet.
Come on, citizens. You know how this works.
Can't even trust the department.
You want our money or not?
You know what that changes.
Alex, you here?
Tell me something. When you were a little boy, did you make your mama wait for you a lot?
Usually it was the other way around.
Good, because if you were my boy, I'd have smacked you.
You said you got something on VersaLife.
Yeah. A couple of months back, a research assistant was found dead in the Roca Seca beach facility. Special Projects Division. She was poisoned, just like Rucker.
She. You got her name?
Anik Norstad. Why? You know somebody there?
Doesn't matter. Forget it.
I can't stand VersaLife, Adam. Back when I was flying for Bell Tower in Panama, I stumbled into deep shit with them. They're the reason I've got a target on my back. They told my bosses to kill me.
If they're involved in this, we'll get them. We just need to know what this is. Rucker gave me this before he died. Said it could prove ARC is being set up. The email on it reads like activation orders to me.
Where'd he get it? Whose is it?
I've got a suspect in mind, but nothing to prove it. Until I do, can you get Janus or one of your Juggernaut friends to backtrace the IP address?
Yeah, man, no problem. Listen, about VersaLife. The information we found on Norstad was buried deep. No police report, no autopsy. Just a footnote on an insurance claim, calling it an industrial accident.
She was working with dangerous pathogens, wasn't she?
Supposedly. Janus thinks there's more to it. He's the one who found the report. Said it was off.
Off how?
Lots of blank spaces and missing details. Didn't really go into it.
And you didn't think to ask, did you?
Are you saying I fucked up?
I'm saying Janus thinks a lot of things. And somehow always manages to find the answer when nobody else can. You don't find that odd?
I find it reassuring. The Collective has people everywhere gathering all kinds of intel. But Janus is what holds us together, helps us make sense of it. He picks the signal out of the static.
And yet you've never met him.
Nobody meets Janus. Nobody even knows where he is, who he is, hell, even what he is. You get used to it after a while. For me, the key thing is what he finds. Norstad was poisoned, Adam, just like Rucker. Are we looking at some kind of bioweapon here?
Miller's access card might help us find out.
How? I don't follow you.
NSN exchanges are stored in the system's cloud memory. If I log in as Miller using his access card, I might be able to play back more of that conversation he had with the bosses.
Shit, Adam, this isn't like planting a bug. You have to actually use the chair. For a while. If anyone catches you.
It's a risk I'm willing to take.
Your call. But I want to be plugged in and listening the whole time you're in there. Just be careful, man. Call me when you access the machine.
Stay quiet.
How are you? That's quite a look. Looks like the police got that incident under control.
Hey, Adam.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Hey, Adam.
Steady, come on!
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
We should find out. Probably some.
Hey, Adam.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Director Miller going to be in Gollum City?
It's whoever we're not thinking. Could be anyone, really.
Be careful out there.
I was called in to consult with the power.
Anomaly detected.
You should see the security system.
Trace program
I used to work in a
initiated.
place like that. They had a cybersecurity team of 7, checking systems, updating code, you name it.
I guess that's what makes them so hard to break into.
Even if they do get compromised, the data can be removed
Access
physically.
denied.
They have several alternate entrances, like
I've
secret
managed to track
passageways.
Vince all the way. To the repertory cinema yesterday at noon, but the camera doesn't show him going. Hey, that's personal. That must have been another exit. You meet somebody there?
Anomaly detected.
People walk in during
Trace
hours,
program
and I didn't
initiated.
recognize any of them.
It's been too long.
Black.
If I have anything, I'll let you know.
Access granted.
Big. I need to know what it is.
Rucker's death has
I don't
got
know.
everything on the
You
website.
could put the name of every organization on the board
Anomaly
of those guards
detected.
have.
Trace program initiated.
The amount of data
Art doesn't make sense because
Access
of, you know,
granted.
the obvious.
Wouldn't catch me going in there.
It's whoever we're not thinking of.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
I don't know. You could put the name of every organization on the board of those guards have.
If I have anything, I'll let you know.
Access granted.
The amount of data to shift through is
Could be
huge.
anyone, really. Art doesn't make sense because of, you know, the obvious.
Pessimistically optimistic.
If I have anything, I'll let you know.
All we can do is spec. It's whoever we're not stepping on.
Maybe it's the Divide.
Anomaly
Maybe they took
detected.
out the train station to get at
Trace
someone.
program initiated.
I
Access
don't know.
granted.
We could put the name of every organization on the board to the dark side.
Right?
Could be anyone, really.
Rucker's death has got everything on
Remember the days when people would claim responsibility?
How about some privacy?
Anomaly detected. Trace
Art doesn't make
program
sense because
initiated.
of, the obvious.
I don't know. I got a bad feeling
Access
about
denied.
this.
Could be anyone, really.
Hey, Jensen, heard you had a bit of trouble.
Come again?
The snatch and grab with Rucker.
Right. Only I'm not being tied up by red tape like you.
I'm just stating the
You think because
Is that a fact?
I know your type.
I'll wear that as a compliment, thank you.
Why do you have such a...
Oh, I think I do.
You're afraid of being... So no all can ever live down the...
Is this meant to be an interrogation, Mr. Shit-hot ex-cop? Because you're dancing on my last fucking nerve.
You afraid it's gonna happen again?
Listen, Frankenstein, I lost 3 men. Good men. Because one of you...
I warned you about pushing it.
We all lost something during the incident.
Mismatched tools, bound by a common goal. Is that it?
Something like that, yeah.
How maybe that is...
Right. I'll see you around, McCready.
Sure.
That's gotta raise my eyebrows. Unbelievable. Not again.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiate. Access granted.
You gotta take the good with the bad.
Find out, but it's not quite.
Is the damage these hackers leave in their wake.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Probably some...
When they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president.
You trying to make contact with Tibor?
Hacked combat drones attacked.
Access granted.
And in the U.S., millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked
Probably
classified
some-
corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing. This is Eliza Cassell, reporting
That's
to you
gotta raise some
live from Icus. Exclusivity, anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns of the digital age. And we at the
Yeah. I'm not
priority.
I don't know. We could put the name of every organization on a board to a guard set.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Art doesn't make sense because of, the obvious.
Access denied.
I don't think those keys all belong to us.
It's whoever will know.
Hey, Adam.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Hey, Adam.
That doesn't make sense because
by the Czech Republic to approve expansion plans for the Palisade Bank Corporation. Located in Prague, the bank's iconic lane facilities host the largest and most secure data archive
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Alex, I'm in. Anything I need to know before I start up this chair?
Every NSN is different, man, so I'm not sure what to expect. I'm guessing you'll end up in some kind of virtual conference room. No one else should be in there.
And if they are?
They'll see you as Miller, so say something snippy and log off.
Okay. Where do I find these stored conversations?
Hell if I know. This is your plan. But holographic recordings take up a lot of virtual memory, so you may have to look in several places.
I'll just have to play it by ear.
Exactly. The whisper chip is still in place, though, so we'll both know when you've done it. Good luck, Adam.
This is different.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on ARC.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at VersaLife, Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send the reports if you want me to prove it. Because ARC doesn't operate in North America.
Place call, Hong Kong Alpha 10, priority message. We've got a problem. Miller wants to see a report on the break-in.
What break-in?
The one your San Francisco research facility is supposed to have any day now.
What? What exactly did you tell him? Never mind. I'll take care of it. In fact, it may even help me clean up a related incident. What have you heard from our man inside ARC?
Not much. He has to be careful transmitting. Rucker may be onto him.
Then it's time for him to use the Orchid. Tell him.
Killing Rucker. Are you sure it's a good idea? I mean, it'll certainly make things easier during Phase 2, but...
Are you doubting me, Joseph?
I'm merely concerned that the rest of the Council might not like your call. They seem less cohesive these days.
Rucker's death may upset some of them. But at this juncture, Brown is the only person we pay attention to. Once Rucker is dead, I'm positive he's going to make his move. Do it!
End call. Alex, did you get all that?
Hell yeah. Don't tell me this isn't the proof we're looking for, Adam. This is big. Janus needs to hear it.
I want to talk to him this time. Set it up. Let me know where.
I'll see what I can do. Later, man.
Adam, what are you doing in here?
Suppose I can ask you the same thing, Delara.
I'm worried about Vince Black, the head of our organized crime division. I was leaving a message for Director Miller asking if he's heard from him.
Black's still deep undercover inside the Diwali organization, isn't he?
The kind of deep that can be hard to swim back from sometimes, yeah. He's supposed to meet with me once a week so I can bring him back into the shallows, only he never showed for our first meeting.
From what I know of the Diwali, their influence extends outside of the Czech Republic. Maybe he's out of town.
Maybe. Maybe you could find out?
Sure. I think I can do some digging around for you.
First and last time was in his office a few days ago. He seemed antsy, kind of nervous that I was there, you know?
Well, then maybe I'll poke around his office.
Why stop now? Well, listen, Adam, Lyon's waiting on my initial batch of reports.
Is there anything in Black's psyche, Val?
Human beings are predisposed to damage.
So these evaluations you conduct with him, they're useless in determining a course of action he might take.
I don't have a crystal ball. And Black's last eval predates my arrival here. Nonetheless, it's still helping me understand what he's dealing with on a subconscious level. That he may be in trouble.
You mentioned Leon is expecting your first batch of reports. You don't answer to Director Miller?
I'm a civilian employee, specializing in habituating deep cover operatives.
You're not an agent. So why did you choose to work with badges?
I started out working for LIM International, helping patients cope with the emotional strain of augmentation. After the incident, I needed to change my focus. Interpol was looking, so I moved my clinic to the public sector.
So you answer directly to Joseph Manderley?
It was Joe's idea to get a psychological clinic up and running inside our field offices. But listen, Adam, I have a small mountain of agent files to process, so if there isn't anything else...
Joe, huh? Sounds like you and Manderley are close.
We're close because I used his first name?
Well, you said you joined TF-29 after the incident. I assumed that maybe you and Manderley started together when the task force was launched.
No. I arrived after Joe did. Look, Adam, we should probably get out of here, don't you think?
Yeah, you're probably right. I am curious, though, where Manderley came from exactly. Heard he jumped over quite a few heads to get to the big chair at TF-29. Must have some pretty influential friends pulling strings.
Why the interest in our boss?
I'd just like to know who everyone is.
If Joe had help, I'm sure it was from people who share his vision for what this task force could become. Anyway, listen, I really do think it's best if we get out of Miller's office before he returns, so if you'll excuse me.
The jurisdiction of any government. Assured that Palisade Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure mining company in the world. Around the clock. Always watching. I am sociology at Harvard. Dr. Stacy. It is a pleasure to speak with you, Doctor. Tell me, what do you feel the Human Restoration Act will achieve when it is passed?
When? When it is passed. And it's a pleasure to speak with you too. Listen, I know opponents are saying the Human Restoration Act is a step backwards, a devastating blow against basic human rights. These social justice warriors fail to see the bigger picture. The Og incident threw everything off the rails. Since then, the rift between augmented and natural has gotten so wide, so deep, it's become impossible.
Delara, I'm in Vince's office. I think I have a lead. An appointment Vince made with an informant.
That sounds promising, Adam. You willing to follow up?
Only way to find out what happened to him.
If something happened to him. Let's not assume the worst just yet.
Unequivocally false. The goal of the legislation is to ensure that they are as safe from us as we are from them. I'm not augmenting. I have many friends who are. Most of them are afraid to walk outside.
It's just chatter on top of chatter.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
The amount of data to shift through is huge.
Access granted.
The reason we have to speculate so much is that they don't tell us their plans.
Be careful up there.
Maybe it's the Bali. Maybe they took out the train station to get at someone.
Anomaly detected. Trace probe access granted.
Just in time. I was afraid you were going to miss the briefing. Where were you? Be patient.
I just got off the phone with my contact in state.
Our channel was Hex.
The original digital. Still Robin Hood. When he got pinched, the task force made.
I'll get materials needed for a food truck.
That's gotta raise some eyebrows.
That police captain has his head up his ass. Adam, I thought you'd be topside by now.
Just a location. A nightclub.
I hope so too. Listen,
No problem.
when you find something else.
Right.
You know my door's always open.
Yeah.
I need somebody over here. I should have stayed in.
Adam, Janus heard the NSN conversation we recovered. He agreed you two should meet.
Good. Just tell me where.
There's an abandoned tourist information center in the central plaza. Make sure you're not followed.